Anything?
It'll be a team event.
There we go. All right, Audrey, thank you very much. Alicia's saying no.
I'm saying
You'll get
no.
one too.
I have none. No tattoos. Wait, not all bad news for Minnesota basketball. Our Minnesota Lynx are starting their regular season off with a W. They beat the Seattle Storm 83-70 about 10 hours ago. The two teams play again Friday night for the Lynx home opener at Target Center. It's going to be a packed house, I'm sure. Tip-off is 8:30. If you want to go, tickets are still available, low as $20. Pretty good. All right, 6:05. Switching gears now here on Sunrise. We do need to catch you up on an emotional scene happening as we speak over in St. Paul.
Yeah, police from all over the state are at the Minnesota Police Memorial right now, honoring the brave men and women who gave their life protecting the badge. Michelle Beck is at the memorial site where officers have been standing guard for the past 11 hours. Michelle.
Yeah, and all morning long it's been quiet, but that's the point. It is a silent vigil, and in the silence it's powerful, it's somber, it's really the opportunity for these officers like the ones that I spoke with off camera. It's a chance for them to really reflect on what it means to pay the ultimate sacrifice. Take a look at what's happening behind me. Officers have been repeating this motion of walking this blue line, this thin blue line, crossing this memorial site right now. And you can see one officer right in front of that one wreath with an officer's name on it, whose end of watch was in 2007. Now, you know, these officers have been here since last night, and they'll stay here until a remembrance ceremony starting tonight at 7 o'clock. The Minnesota Law Enforcement Memorial Association tells us this. These officers are doing this in honor of their fallen brothers and sisters who wore the badge, all 306 of them who served in Minnesota. And last year alone, 8 officers from our state and neighboring ones were killed in the line of duty. Brian Peters from the State Police and Peace Officers Association spoke with our team about the loss.
Law enforcement does a very good job of rallying around families. That's just what we do. That's how we honor the person that was killed.
And the vigil, as you can see here behind me, the guards are changing every 20 minutes or so. And this kind of support for law enforcement, this is something that we've been seeing really across the country, as this week is National Police Week. We'll talk more about the meaning of all this in light of a national perspective coming up in the next 30 minutes.
All right, Michelle Beck reporting live for us. We appreciate it over in St. Paul. Thank you.
Well, developing this morning, a Monticello man is now facing charges in the shooting death of an off-duty South Metro firefighter, Joseph Johns. Prosecutors charged 28-year-old Marquise Hammonds Ford with one charge for inciting a riot leading to death and 2 gun charges. According to the criminal complaint, Hammonds Ford started a fight between 2 groups outside of Whiskey Junction and fired the first shots. Officials say 7 guns were fired in the shootout. It's not clear yet who hit Johns.
This morning, a big update to a horrific hazing incident that left a young man from Eden Prairie unable to see, walk, or talk. Now, 2.5 years later, a major move from the main defendant in that case.
I mean, Russell, one of the people who gave Danny Santulli, the Eden Prairie student, alcohol at a University of Missouri fraternity event, has pleaded guilty to 2 misdemeanor counts. They include providing alcohol to a minor and hazing. In total, Ryan Delante, Danny's pledge dad, will face 6 months in jail and 6 months of house arrest. The Santulli family attorney says he doesn't believe the punishment matches what happened to Danny, who is now blind, unable to speak, and unable to walk. We've reached out to Delante's attorney but have not heard back. Delante is expected to be sentenced next week.
This morning, we're also learning Madison Bergman, a teacher in Hudson, Wisconsin, has resigned weeks after being charged with having inappropriate contact with a 5th grade student. Another teacher in the district also resigned. The school is investigating her for not reporting the inappropriate contact. Police and the school board are still investigating.
A countdown is on here. Just 5 days left of the 2024 legislative session, and only 4 of those days where lawmakers can legally pass bills. Here's John Croman with what's left on lawmakers' to-do list.
There's a big logjam of unfinished work, in part because the House has had to table a lot of bills because Republicans have stretched out debates for hours and hours. The GOP leaders say they've been left out of important decision-making here, despite the fact that they represent millions of Minnesotans. In fact, they say they are not going to support the $1 billion public works bonding bill unless the Democrats give up on the Equal Rights Amendment. The Democrats accuse Republicans of unnecessarily throwing up roadblocks.